Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karashyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saviryan Karavavakhi Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidvishavakhi. Om Shanta Shanta Shanti. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
Atha Chaturthodhyayaha.
Atha Chaturtho Dhyayaha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi.
Brahmagno Brahmanahutam.
Brahmagno Brahmanahutam.
Brahmaivate gantavyam.
Brahmaiva tena gantavyam.
Brahma karma samadhina.
Brahma karma samadhina.
So we are seeing that shloka which presents the vision of the Vedanta that Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. Everything is Brahma. So all the Karakas are Brahma. And Yajna, a ritual, is taken as an instance to present the Karakas involved in performing the ritual or Brahma. So though the person who has this Brahma Buddhi, Sarvatra Brahma Darshanam, Brahma Karma Samadhina, seeing Brahma everything, Brahma is to be attained by that person. So Brahma with Brahma, Brahmaiva Bhavati. Iti. So this shloka, as we saw yesterday, could it be a upasana? Upasana also, upasana we superimpose. We superimposed Utkrishta Vastu in an object like Devata. Etc. We superimpose in the Nikrishta Vastuni. Nikrishta Vastuni Utkrishta Vastu Aropana. Utkrishta Aropana. Yatha Linge Shiva Linga Aropana. Shiva Linge Shiva Aropanam. Shalagrame Vishnu Aropanam. Similarly, this also could be like that, could be a upasana, could be a upasana, meditation. No. Here, Shankaracharya raises an objection. It is not upasana, it is knowledge. Seeing everything as Brahma. Is it not like seeing Shalagrama as Vishnu, upasana? No. It is knowledge. What is involved here is knowledge, understanding is involved. Therefore, it is not deliberate superimposition, not upasana. It is not upasana vishaya, it is jnana vishaya. Subject matter is jnana. Therefore, Shankaracharya himself raises a question and answers it. Why not interpret the shloka as a kind of meditation? By looking upon the arpana, that is a means of offering, as Brahma, the offering, means of offering, everything, all the karakas as Brahma. Just as the Lord is invoked in an idol. Once Lord is invoked, it is not an idol anymore. That it becomes Vigraha, it deserves to be worshipped. We don't call it as an idol. It is like a living entity. Even though it is not sentient, but sentiency is it's brought in by our attitude. This attitude, there is some, see the attitudinal difference. Before, it was just a stone, a big rock. From the rock was carved this murti, Dakshinamurti. We don't worship the rock, but once it becomes Dakshinamurti, even before Dakshinamurti is invoked, naturally our bhakti grows in us. Bhakti grows in us, and our expression will be doing namaskara to the Murti, even though still Devata is not invoked. Devata invoking involves a ritual, a karma. Asmin bimbe, Asmin bimbe Dakshina Murtim avahayami, dhyayami avahayami, like in any other puja. But avaganam is done. Once it is avagan ritually, then it becomes it's as well a living entity. It becomes an object of worship. So similarly here, is it not a form of meditation here? But if it were intended to be a meditation, then why was it said that person who would gain Brahma, Brahmaiva tena gantavyam? Why it is said Brahmaiva tena gantavyam? Seeing everything as Brahma, Brahmaiva tena, he will gain Brahma. Why it should be said? To take the verse in this way also would be ignoring the knowledge previously stated. This is Sarvakarma Sannyasa, Jnana Karma Sannyasa. Jnanam is what is the topic is. So if you take the verse in this way, would also be ignoring the jnanam. Previously stated that one sees akarma in karma. So you have to see the context. Karmani akarmayaha pashyet. Akarmani cha karmayaha. So how can this shloka could be talking about upasana? It is knowledge. So therefore, the vision of Atma as akarta is a knowledge. Because everyone takes himself or herself to be akarta. Nobody teaches, but one takes oneself to be the karta. Who teaches? Nobody teaches. Without being taught, I take myself to be the karta. Aham karta. Therefore, naturally, I am a samsari. So I am a born samsari. So kartrutvam is there. Therefore, kartrutvam is samsaritvam. Kartrutvam is mithya, not karta is not mithya. Kartrutvam only goes away in the wake of jnanam. Karta doesn't go. Karta doesn't go. If karta goes, karta can go only when he dies. That only karta meaning this body, mind, sense complex. Atma never dies. That is, So kartrutvam only negated by jnanam. Kartrutvam is samsaritvam. Samsara goes away. Samsaritvam goes away. Is no more bound. Is free. While living is free. It's called jivan mukta, sadhyo mukti. So kartrutvam is indeed samsaritvam and nothing else. What is samsara is? Samsara is this kartrutvam is samsara. Simple definition. There are different definitions of samsara. Wanting to become samsara. Apurnatvam, that is samsara. Kartrutvam is samsara. Samsaritvam. Apurnatvam is samsaritvam. Kartrutvam is samsaritvam. And this Janma Marana Chakra is samsara. Because the person is karta, therefore only karma pala, papa punya, this is Janma Marana, samsara chakra, samsara. When you look upon yourself as a karta, nobody teaches. It is svave nagam karta iti. Agam, so karta iti manyate, as we said before. Pragate kriyamanani, gunai karmani sarvashaha, karta vimudatma. So nobody teaches. Aham karta iti vimudatma manyate. So therefore, when you look upon yourself as a karta, you are taking yourself to be this physical body, mind, sense complex. Karya karana sankata. You are limiting yourself only to this periphery of this sharira. You are bound. You take yourself to be bound. Not you are bound. Atma is never bound. That bound, the bondage is superimposed on Atma. That is ajnana. That is adhyasa because of ajnanam. Therefore, kartrutvam. Therefore, I become a karta. The body, mind, senses become the I. So I do my body, they become my possession, and the karma becomes my action. Therefore, aham karta, I the Atma. So therefore, the body sense and the body mind senses which through which the actions are performed. Therefore, they become I because of my association with that abhimana with that. Therefore, they become I. When the body suffers, it is I who suffer. When the mind suffers, or when the mind is happy, or when there is pleasant feeling of sense perception, it is I who revel, I enjoy, I feel pain. So it's all I. So kartrutvam implies kartrutvam. This is the only way you become a karta. And if you take the body, mind, senses as Atma, then you are a samsari. You say aham, this sharimana sangata, this assemblage, then you are a samsari. That is why kartrutvam means samsaritvam. When the kartrutvam doership is there, samsaritvam is there, meaning there is an doer and therefore there is an enjoyer of the results of action. Karma phala bhokta. Karta is there, therefore bhokta is there. Kartrutvam implies bhoktrutvam. Ega karta saha bhokta bhavati. Where there is kartrutvam, doership, there will be bhoktrutvam, doership, enjoyership. That is what we call samsara. Yatra yatra kartrutvam, tatra tatra bhoktrutvam, samsaritvam. The main problem of samsara, therefore, kartrutvam. That is what is negated in this shloka. Therefore, it is jnana. By unfolding the vision of Atma as akartaha. Therefore, it is not upasana. Therefore, to take it as meditation for which there can be only a limited result is not correct. You cannot become free by upasana. Upasana as palam. By upasana, you go to the particular loka where that devata is there. There are different lokas, Pitraloka, Devaloka, Devagandharva Loka, different lokas are there. So by upasana, even the upasana, the upasana which is done, the karma which is done along with upasana, which the second boon Nachiketa asked in Kathopanishad, that second boon, that is what he asked, that is the means for going to Swarga Loka. That is karma done with upasana becomes a means for going to Swarga Loka. And there are karma by doing which upasana, doing which the person goes to Brahma Loka Prapti. Brahma Loka Prapti. That is reaching the Loka of Brahma. Again, it is also a Loka where he receives Upadesha from Brahmaji and gains moksha. That is Videka. Sorry, that is Krama Mukti. That is Krama Mukti. Because Kramena, by performing Vedokta Karma along with the Upasana takes you to Brahma Loka. Performance of the Upasana is not easy. So that by that the person goes to Brahma Loka Prapti, Tatra Brahmana Upadishtaha Muktaha Bhavati. Karma Mukti it is. So it is that Upasana, no. Therefore, your knowledge is what is taught, it is unfolded. Therefore, to take it as meditation, there will be limited result. There cannot be unlimited result. There cannot be result which is in the form of completeness, adequacy, purnatvam. Therefore, moreover, the verse also says that the Brahma is to be gained. Brahmaiva tena gantavyam. Brahma is limitless. Limitless. How can you gain the limitless? Limitless is limitless, cannot be gained. You are limitless. So it is subject matter for knowing. Limitless is not a limited result. Upasana karma gives limited result. That is why Vedanta follows karma upasana kanda. Karma kanda, after that upasana kanda, then only Vedanta. Karma and upasana for gaining limited ends. Vedanta for not for limited ends. A person he grows up, becomes a matured person. He understands the ends, what he gains by karma and upasana cannot give him fulfillment. Therefore, he wanted to know the truth, and the truth here. He discussed that himself is he himself, what he seeks in and through. All his pursuits is himself. That is Siddhaha. It is already achieved, which is not a result, in fact, which is not a limited one. Anything which is result, which is in the form of result, it will be limited. This is not a result. It is already accomplished. Therefore, it's a revelation, it is discovery. So Brahma being limitless, that Brahma must be, therefore it is not a limited result. Besides, the person is not different from Brahma. Brahma is limitless, Aham Brahma, I am limitless. If I am limitless, how can I become unlimited? And that too by limited karma. Akrutaha mokshaha karmana na parikshalokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamaya nasti kritakritena nasti nastya kritakritena akritena. It is kritena karmana na kritena karmana na labhyate. It cannot be gained by doing because it is unlimited. Besides, the person is not different from Brahma. Therefore there is nothing to be accomplished for one who can appreciate this vision. That's why I said there is no really result. It is only a discovery. It is already achieved. It's already accomplished. Therefore, this verse is an unfoldment of this vision, knowledge, as such, and it cannot be a meditation. By presenting a karma, a ritual, Krishna unfolds the knowledge of Atma as Brahma, free from any doership and enjoyership. This is how akarma can be seen in karma. Therefore, it is connected to the previous shloka. Karmanya karma is pashed. Akarma, Atma in seen in karma. Karma is karma which is adhyastha in Atma. In adhyastha Atmani karma is adhyastha Atmani karma. Karma, an Atma karma is adhyastham. And one who is informed person, he sees akarma Atma as such. There is no adhyasa for him. He has a clear vision. Therefore, it is knowledge. Therefore, this is how akarma can be seen in karma. Otherwise, how can you see akarma in karma? You cannot see non-doing or actionless in action. Actionless in action means, in spite of action, that which doesn't do any karma, that atma, that is akarma. Akarma can be seen in karma. You do the karma at the same time, you see the akarma. You do the karma at the same time, you are not the karta. Doing, I am not the doer. Gaining, I am not the gainer. Seeing, I am not the seer. Hearing, I am not the hearer. How is it possible? Therefore, it is knowledge. It is not upasana. It is not upasana, it is not visualization. You see the karma and you negate it. Just as you see a movie and negate the reality of it by knowing that the scenes you see are all projected on a plane surface by means of light and shadows. Atma itself is always asangaha, like the screen is detached. On the screen only the flashes of light are projected. Similarly, Atma is always asangaha. There's another good example. The frames, different frames are come and go, but the scene, the white screen doesn't change. Similarly, Atma is ever asangaha. You cannot blame the screen. You cannot blame the screen. You cannot burn the screen for what you see in the screen, the flashes of light. In spite of that, the screen is asanga. So Atma is asangaha. And the scenes, the lights which are projected on the screen, there are actions. But the screen, there is no action. Therefore, this is another example. Akarma is this akarmani. Atma is akarma. Akarmani atmani. This karma is seen. So one who sees karmani, akarma, in spite of the flashes of light, the karma, the different frames, the different scenes, he sees the akarma screen, atma. Another good example for karmani, akarmayaha pashyati, karmani, akarma, for that. Therefore, atma is always detached, asangaha iti. It remains clean, it is pure, not contaminated, not touched. Asangaha means it is pure. not touched by the vikaras, the changes happening to the body, mind senses. The body, mind senses are the flashes of light projected on the screen, Atma screen. Body, mind, senses, they undergo change, but Atma, the screen, doesn't change, asangaha. Therefore, it is ever shuddhaha. Therefore, by karma or any other means, you cannot do any purification. Purification is only for the antakaranam, it is only for the mind, not for the Atma. Mind has to be ready to appreciate the akarma screen, akarma Atma. So, as white, the screen is white, it remains clean, then only the flashes of light can be seen. Shuddhaha. It remains clean, just like the screen upon which a movie is seen. This is the nature of a jnani. Atma performs no action, neva kinchit karma karoti, doesn't enjoy the result of action, na karma pala bhukte. Only when it does karma, it will enjoy karma pala. But doesn't do, being asanga. Therefore, there is no karma pala for Atma. There is no karma pala Atma, therefore jnani is Atma, therefore jnani doesn't have kartrutvam and therefore no bhuktrutvam. Because the verse presents a clear vision of Atma as Brahma and Karma as Akarma, vision of Atma as Brahma and Karma as Karma. No other meaning is possible here. To show that Karma is Akarma. Karma is Akarma is doing, the doing there is non-doing. Atma doesn't do. This Karma which is Adhyastha in Atma, this Atma is Akarma. Karma is Akarma means that. Atmani Adhyastha Karmani Yaha Akarma. Atma Pashyati. Atma is Karma. Akarma is Karma is Akarma. The vision had to be presented in the form of a karma, and here it is presented in the form of yajna. The karma, what is taken here, is the Vedic ritual, the yajna. The vision is that all the karmas are Brahma, all the karakas are Brahma. And to praise his vision, now Bhagavan presents other yajnas in subsequent shlokas. So it's going to come. So one example taken, and he explained this, and he presented the vision that everything is Brahma. Similarly, other yajnas, other karma are going to be taken and going to present this vision. In order to praise something or to understand something, a background is always necessary. For example, to bring out color or shape of a precious stone, a particular background is provided. A frame for a painting is also selected in keeping with the color on the canvas or those of the surroundings in which it will hang. Here too, the Vedic background of various rituals and disciplines are provided for the knowledge of Brahma unfolded by the Vedas. It's a beautiful description. Then only one can appreciate Brahma. So the background of various rituals and disciplines are going to be talked about, and not for gaining the knowledge of karma, upasana, for gaining the knowledge of Brahma, which is the Tatparya of the Vedanta. Yajnas includes various forms of discipline. The following section, a discipline is called yajna, a discipline. It refers to anything that is to be done or offered by someone for the purpose of self-purification and steadiness of mind. So anything which is done for Antakarna Shuddhi, Atma Shuddhi, or anything which is offered the Yoga Buddhi, Karma Yoga Buddhi, that is the yajna. So yajna is a technical word. Yajna, when we say yajna, it is a discipline. Yajna meaning it is not a simple worship. The context of Vedanta, when we say yajna, it is a Karma Yoga. The Lord presents the pursuit of knowledge itself as yajna, jnana yajna. Yes. Jnana yajna against the background of various other yajnas. That is, they are the preparatory means, karma, etc., upasana, that are helpful for preparing the mind to gain the knowledge. They are the means required for preparing the antakaranam. And the final yajna, the final means is jnanam. So for jnana yajna, other yajnas are important. Therefore, the background of other yajna, this jnana yajna is going to be presented from the next shloka 25 onwards. From here onwards for the next few shlokas, 5 to 6 shlokas, I think. This is going to be talked about. Let us read shloka number 25. Daivameva pare yajnam.
Daivameva pare yajñam.
Yoginah paryupasate.
Yoginah Parayupasate.
Brahmagnavapare yajnam.
Brahmagnavapare Yajnam.
Yajnenayopajukvati.
Yajnenaiva Yajneno. Sorry. Yajnenaivo
Yajnenayopajukvati.
Bhajuhvati.
Yes.
Yajnenaivo Bhajuhvati.
Yajnena yeva upajugvati. Upajugvati. Jugvati is offering. Jugvati. Jugataha jugvati. Bhagavachanam. Yoginaha. Yoginaha upajugvati. Upajugvati Bhagavachanam. Not like patati. It is Bhagavachanam patanti like. Patati patanti. This dhatu is belongs to third gana. Jugoti jugataha jughvati. Upasarga upajugvati offer. Who offers? Karta is yoginaha. Karma yoginaha. Karma yoginaha. Apare karma yoginaha. Apara means some other. Karma yogi. Some karma yogis. They perform Devam Yajnam. Devam Yajnam. The Yajna, the ritual. The ritual who are invoked. Devatas are invoked. Deities are invoked. Therefore, Apare Yoginaha Devam Yajnam Eva Paripasade. They perform rituals, Yajnam, invoking the deities. Apare Yoginaha Paripasate. Upasate is Upasanam. Upasanim Kurvate. Upasana, they do Upasana, they perform. Upasana, they perform. Upasana, they worship. Upasana is here, they perform puja, they invoke them in the ritual, the karma, yajna karma. So, apare yogina, some yogis, upasate, they perform, paripasate, invoking deities in the ritual. Invoking deities alone in the ritual. They do ritual, karma. And some other, apare, second line, Brahma Gnava Pare, which is the Sandhi, Ayadi Sandhi, Brahma Gnav in the Agni, which is Brahma, and to the fire of knowledge. Brahma is the Agni, into which Apare, some Yajnam, Yajnana Eva Upajugvati. This Yajnam here, the meaning you have to know from only from the Bhashyam, you know. Otherwise, the meaning of the word Yajna will be misleading. Yajna meaning that ritual is called Yajna. In some place, Yajna meaning Vishnu, Ishvarha, Yajna by Vishnu, there is Upanishad Vakyam. So here is Yajna is Yajnam Upajugvati, the object of offering. The karma is Yajnam. What is Yajnam? Karma, which is what is offered. Yajnam is offered. Yajnam means Agankara is offered. Why? Because Agankara, second line, because Brahma is the Agni. The ritual Agni will be there, unto Agni only the oblations are offered. So here the ritual is, here in the ritual, it is Jnana Yajna, it is. It is not the physical ritual, it is Jnana Yajna, and the Agni is Brahma. Brahma is Agni, unto which this Yajna, this Agankara, this little Agankara is offered. Who offers? Yajnana Eva, by Agankara. Agankara offers itself into this Brahmagni. By that, what will happen? This Brahmagni, that is knowledge, burns up this Agankara. That's why it's Jnana Yajna. Upajugvati, perform, offer. So, first line is karma yogi. Second line is sannyasis. Jnana Yajna is involved. It's a Jnana Yajna. So, Brahmagno, when we say it is Jnana, Brahma Eva Agni. Brahma Eva Agni, and to the Agni, which is Brahma, and here it's not a physical Agni. The Brahma, which is the Agni, and to which this Yajnam, the ego, Agankara, is offered by the Jiva, Agankara, Upajugvati. Karma yogis perform rituals, only those rituals, Eva, only those rituals that invoke the deities. Yes. different, because they are karma yogis, they have to perform karma, itinimitikadi karma. That karma involves invoking the deities, and therefore invoking the deities, that is avaganam, and then offering the ahuti. Therefore, they invoke devatas and offer ahuti. Whereas others, apare yoginaha, apare means here is not other karma yogis, other people, meaning sannyasis here. Sannyasi or not ashrama sannyasi. We can take ashrama sannyasi, or we can take jignasuhu, sadhakaha, the pursuer of jnanam. They offer, what do they offer? They offer this ego ahankara yajnam by yajnana upajigvati. Sannyasis offer themselves by themselves. How do you offer themselves by themselves? You have to choose to offer. You have to choose to remove the ajnanam by choosing to expose to shastram. So therefore, there is free will is involved. That is what it means. Free will is involved. One has to choose to know the Atma. Atma Jnana doesn't come out of the blue. One cannot stumble upon the Atma. So somebody says, one has to choose to know the Atma. Tatsavitur Varenyam. One should choose. Therefore, they offer themselves by themselves because they choose to know. They know the karma cannot make them free, only jnana. Therefore, they choose to know Brahma, and therefore they expose themselves to the pramanam, shastra pramanam. Of course, that involves a protocol. That also going to be talked about later. Tadvidhi Pradipadayana, going to the Guru, asking for jnanam, then shastra dhyanam, shavanam, mananam, nididhyasanam. That is the apare yoginaha, sannyasinaha, atava this jnana yoginaha iti. At the beginning of third chapter, Krishna told Arjuna that he had given the two committed lifestyles. Jnana yogena sankyanam, karma yogena yoginam. Lifestyle of sannyasa and lifestyle of karma yoga. Lifestyle of sannyasa is for the sannyasis, karma yoga for the grihasthas. So one lifestyle is sannyasa, where the commitment and nishtha is the pursuit of knowledge alone. The other lifestyle is karma yoga, a life of activity, pravritti, wherein the pursuit of knowledge is coupled with karma. So they pursue karma and they pursue knowledge also. It is not jnana karma samuchaya, because they are grihastha, they have to do karma. At the same time, they pursue jnanam also. It is something great. They cannot give up everything and take to sannyasa, but at the same time, they do shastra adhyanam, shavanam also, along with the nitya nimitika adi karma, daily obligatory duties, whether it is laukika or vedika, whatever the karma. Krishna also made it very clear that both lifestyles are meant for what? Meant for moksha alone. So karma yogi also will gain the same end as sannyasis gain, moksha alone. So here in this shloka under discussion, both the karma yogi and sannyasi are discussed. First line karma yogi, second line jnana yogi, sannyasi. For karma yogis, apare yoginaha, the enjoined karma is only for antakarna shuddhi. For what else he will do karma? Not for getting the limited ends. Limited ends may be avantara balam byproduct. For him, antakarna shuddhi. For the intending that only performs karma. Therefore, not for any other end. It is for preparing the mind for the knowledge, that is moksha, all of which we have seen in the previous discussions on karma yoga. When the karma yogis perform ritual, yajnam, paripasate, the Lord or the Lord in the form of a deity is always kept in view. Upasana devata. The devata. Anything that is done with the Lord or deity in view is called deva. So Indra is a deva. As is Agni, fire is deva. Aditya, the sun is deva. All are deva. So a deva in view is called devam. So anything that is done with the Lord or deity, a deva, is called devam. Thus, any action done invoked in the grace is devam karma. So karma in which the Lord is invoked, therefore the karma is devam karma. So anything which is done with the Lord, Bhagavan is invoked, Lord is invoked, therefore devam karma. Therefore karma yogis worship in this way, and they don't see everything as Brahma, as sannyasi does. Brahma Arpanam Brahma Vihi? No. For them, all the karakas are, because they are ajnanis, therefore all the karakas are real. They do karma, invoking the Lord in the ritual. All the karakas are real. Karma yogis are ajnanis only. They are mokshus, ajnani eva, not jnani. not these sannyasis. Sannyasi means jnanis here. They are simply performing rituals, invoking the devatas, invoking the Lord's gates for what purpose? Atma Shuddhaya, Antakarna Shuddhaya. We know that the verse is not referring to those who perform ritual for ends other than Antakarna Shuddhi, like Evan, etc., Surga, Loka. Because people performing the action here are called yogis. That is why, not for limited ends. They are yogi. Otherwise, we will not use the word yogi. They are karma yogis, not karmi. If they are karmi, then they do karma for loka prapti, Surga, Loka prapti. They are yogis. Karma yogis. Those who are not yogis may perform rituals. For what purpose? For the gaining of children, wealth, yavan, and so on. They are karmis. There are many rituals in the Veda, in the Purva Bhaga of the Veda, that can produce these types of results. And the people who perform are called karmis, kamya karmi. Karma is kamya karma, desire prompted karma, actions. And those who do, they are karmis, kamya karmis. Because here the yogi, the word is used. Therefore, they are not karmis, they are karma yogis. Because the word yoginaha is used in the shloka, we know that the people under discussion performing rituals for antakarna shuddhi alone. These rituals are performed meticulously, meaning they are performed with the shraddha, with the faith, with alertness, in careful adherence to the rules. As it is mentioned in the Veda, they perform. The prefix pari with upasate, paryupasate, pari plus upasate, paryupasate, conveys a sense of meticulousness. That is the meaning of the upasarga pari, prefix pari. They perform as it should be done. As stipulated, they perform karma, paripasate, with which the yajnas are performed to invoke the grace of the deities. So Devata Anugraha is required, Antakarna Shuddhi is involved. Devata cannot give moksha, even Bhagavan cannot give moksha. Only knowledge can make you free, can give you moksha. But Antakarna Shuddhi is required. It's a blessing. So therefore, invoking the grace of Devatas, they do the karma. Whereas Apare, the second line, which usually mean others, is used to distinguish here, distinguish between the karma yogis and the sannyasis discussed in the shloka. So apare means other, or we translate apare as some. So in this devam apare first line apare is some. And second line apare is the, means others. Other people other than karma yogis. And sannyasis here, they perform what? They perform jnana yajna. That is what is the topic. Next topic we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamatav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Dhanyavadaha.